What's up, guys? Welcome back to Let's Play Startropics on the NES. My name is Whatthefnu, and in the last episode, we reached the infamous castle of Shikola, and against the advice of our peers, we are going to go there. That chick has a sword, so I'm going to talk to this guy first. Some say a queen of peerless beauty lives in this castle of Shikola, but only women may enter the castle. Aw, how cute. It's a castle full of feminists. No, I'm kidding. I kid. Seek help in the fortune teller's camp. No, what if I just want to go in? I'm a she-guard of Shikola. Get out of here. You know you want me. Fine, I'm just gonna... Wait a minute. Is this what I... Yep, it's a side path. Haha. Not quite a secret passage, but I'll take it. I mean, it's got to lead right around to... Yes, it does. The back of the castle. And where does this lead us? We have a staircase that leads to... the old man from the Zelda games? A hippie's basement? I'm a fortune teller. Oh, okay. Sorry, but I can't help you. What? But I was told you could. I dropped my crystal ball into a pond at Ghost Village. Okay, well, where's Ghost Village? Fine, don't help me. Luckily, I already know where it is, so as soon as we leave the castle grounds, I will lead you guys there. Now, all we see is a path off to the west right here, but you don't want to go there quite yet. You cannot progress, which is why we need to go inside Castle Shikola right here. And I must say, this dent in the mountains looks awfully conspicuous, don't you think? Yeah, it is. We go down the stairs, and we find a big heart. Or we've got a big heart. Then our life level's increased. Why am I singing this song? Okay, and that is 7 hearts, and trust me when I say this time we are actually gonna need them. Like, the second dungeon isn't that bad if you know your way around it. This one is always difficult. Okay, it is always a pain in the ass, no matter how familiar you are with it. Alright, we enter a house. I see walls, I see a lake, and I see tombstones. I'm assuming this is Ghost Village. And yep, it is, because, hey, that's an interesting looking tombstone right there. It's a different color from the other ones. I wonder if... yeah. How about that, eh? Now we're going down into the dungeon. Tomorrow I'm going to a luncheon. Now we're fighting some Skeledogsa. Gotta sleep so I can saw some logsa. Ooh, they can't hit me here. Come on and get some, you sons of bitches. There we go. Okay, yeah. If you're having trouble with these guys, you can just hop onto the platforms right there and get rid of them. They only take 2 hits to defeat, and speaking of enemies that take 2 hits to defeat, here we have skulls. And before any of you say it, no, none of them are made of crystal. Alright, well anyway, there's 2 more Skeledogs here. Get rid of them. Skulls, like Octoroks, hop from platform to platform, except they take 2 hits instead of 1. Makes them slightly more annoying, not by much. Right here we have another pressure plate, but this door catches your eye first, doesn't it? Looks awfully enticing. You hop up in here. The restroom music plays, but... well, not restroom. You know what I mean. Yeah, the restroom music plays. You know, in the one meme that another LPer uses all the time. And that staircase leads back out here. Well, shoot. What was the point of that? I will admit, though, that upper room right there is a good way to restore your hearts if you're low. Like, if you just need a way to go into the dungeon, get the health, and then get back out again, that's a great way to do so. So just in case you die, now in this room you want to jump over the lake as soon as possible. Why you want to do that, you may ask? Well, check this out. If I attack this spot right here... Did you see that? My yo-yo only went halfway, implying that I hit something. But what did I hit? There's nothing there, and it's not there all the time, apparently. Very, very interesting. I hate mummies! Wait a minute, wrong movie. So yeah, mummies. They're, kind of like the Skelebirds in the fact that they chase you. Skeledogs do that too, but they take a lot more hits and they're a lot slower. I.e., they're just a lot more annoying. They're not any more difficult. And right here, we have what is possibly the most important item in this entire dungeon, This is reveal magic. What does it do? Well, as the name implies, it reveals things, i.e., invisible things. Yep, that was the deal with the room we had before. There was an invisible ghost floating around back and forth that would have nailed us if we stood there too long. And not only does it reveal these ghosts, but also, now it allows us to actually kill them. Up on this platform right here, get ready you, get ready, you know what, fine, you live. Or stay re-dead. How about that? Making another Zelda reference. More skulls in this room. Get rid of that one. Hop back up here. And you're looking at this room like, ugh, there's a million plates in here. Well, what's down here? What's in this room that I can see? Oh, no. No, not again. Come on, is there something I can reveal that I'm missing? Okay, 2 ghosts. Surely killing these things will keep me from having to go back up again, right? No. No, they don't. Okay, so now you're back in this room again, and you realize, okay, I have to search for that secret passageway. But there's something I want to bring up about that. By this point in the game, you've seen so many freaking secret passages. Can they really be called secret anymore? I mean, by this point, you expect every room in the game to hold some kind of secret inside of it. So, I guess they're not so secret passages. I guess. Sad part is, I don't even know what elf here coined that phrase. So whoever it is, I'm sorry. So yeah, now you go through here, jump up here as fast as you can, because, surprise, if you use reveal magic, there's more ghosts. If you lost some health in the dungeon thus far, I recommend killing these guys, because if you do so, come on, get around the wall so you can get that guy, get around, there you go. Now, you reveal this side room right here, and unlike all the other side rooms thus far with the rest music, or the reprieve music, or whatever you want to call it, you can actually leave this one. Grab the hearts and move on. Now you want to go back in here. Don't worry, the ghosts won't come back. What? Oh, wow, that's never happened. The ghosts have always been gone. Okay, well, you want to go back down here again. You're like, ah, no, not again! Did I hit another dead end? And I like how that slug is right there. He's like, you shall not pass! Well, you know what, Gandalf? Guess what? So, like a dumbass, you go up the stairs expecting a different result this time, but that'll lead you outside. What do you want to do in this room? Well, I'll show you. Guess what that slug was hiding? See that? Different coloration along the wall. This was a jerk move. I think even more than the switch with magma, because for one thing, you don't see it because the slug's in the way. But even after you come over here and kill him, you still don't see it because Mike's fat head is in the way. God! Another room with sinking platforms right here. Step on that, opens up the wall. If you want those hearts, you can go get them, but bear in mind those little secret passages along that wall are only one way, so you'll have to come around again. And in this room, we have one of those torches from Zelda that shoots fireballs at you. And instead of dealing with 4, we only have to deal with 1, so it's not as bad. Now, this one's going to fake you out. It throws 2 the first time, then pauses, then it'll throw 3, so you may end up losing a heart to that. Here we have another dark room. Don't worry about those platforms you hear going up and down. We'll deal with those in a little bit, but right now they're not really a concern. For now, just jump down here, go through the passageway, and... whoa, that's a lot of mummies. Get out of here. Yeah, like most enemies, you can kill these guys by just spamming the hell out of your yo-yo. There's actually a special oh, ouch! Yeah, and as you saw there, mummies take off 1.5 hearts of health, so be careful not to get hit by them if you can avoid it. Sometimes it just can't be helped, though. Then you find another room with a ton of pressure plates in it, and you're like, ah, crap, do I gotta step on all of these? Well, no. You only have to step on this one, because that one reveals your next item for this area, which is a lantern. And once again, going back to Zelda, we have to use the lantern to illuminate the dark rooms. Unfortunately, this game kind of suffers from the CDI syndrome where the lanterns last stupidly short amounts of time. The trick you can use with that, though, if you pause the game and use the lantern, now you can actually see your route ahead of time. The lantern will last infinitely as long as you have the game paused. So just study where you want to go, and once you have it figured out, move right along. Pick that up, because we're going to need it here in a little bit. Go down here, come around. You can jump on that switch right there. I'm going to use another lantern because I can't remember where I need to go. Over here, we find more sinking platforms, but follow them. Those are the ones you were hearing earlier, by the way. And from here, I can pretty much figure out where I need to go, so jump over there, jump over there. Now, in this room, whoa! We have some floor masters, apparently. Oh! Except instead of just taking you to the back of the dungeon, these things just throw crap at you. I actually know the names of these enemies. They're actually called Armstrongs, believe it or not. Yeah, they went there. But killing them is pretty easy in this room. You just dodge their projectiles and sneak around them. And this room, okay, you got torches, you got 2 mummies, you got the boss music. You think, okay, I gotta fight these guys. No, actually you don't. That's the last thing you want to do, because opening the door on the right there leads to a dead end. What do you need to do? Well, look at the top of the screen really quick. See that? There are platforms up there. If you jump, it'll let you move right along in the dungeon. And I hate the skeledogs in this room because of all these pathways. No, stay away from me! Oh, crap, am I dead? No, I am not! I live to fight another day. Now we got a room with 2 more mummies in it. Now, watch this. Yes, mummies can walk over platforms if there's ground connected to them, so don't think you're safe all the time. Those middle ones are not safe, the side ones are. Here we have a stopwatch revealed by that pressure plate. We can use these to slow them down and make fighting them ridiculously easy, as if it wasn't before. That one snuck up on me. Okay, there's a heart. Nice. Okay, we can stop that annoying-ass beeping sound. And there's 2 more hearts, so we won't have to hear it again for a while. Seriously, what is it with games and constant beeping? You hear it in everything. Alright, right here, it's a good thing we picked up that reveal magic, because there's 2 more ghosts in here you need to tackle. By the way, you won't need the rest of those lanterns. I'm just letting you guys know right now. In here, 2 more ghosts you need to get rid of. So, take care of you. Take care of you. Yeah, that's funny. You ever have deja vu? No? Well, that's funny. In this room, it's a little easier because we have more skeledogs. We can just stand on the platform right here. Well, not really easier. I mean, at least these guys fight back. But before you go in that room right there, make sure you jump up here. Right here, we have our first sub-weapon of the area. What is this? This is the mirror. And you're going to use it. You're not even going to believe me when I say this. I've made like 5 Zelda jokes in this video thus far. Well, guess what? Now, we're going to have to fight some Wizzrobes. Yeah. Seriously. I know Nintendo is infamous for recycling old crap, but this is ridiculous. I mean, Zelda wasn't even a couple years old at this point. Or, wait a minute, this game came out in 1990. So, I'll look it up on Wikipedia later. You'll see a thing in the video explaining what I was talking about right there. If this game actually preceded Zelda or came after it. And if it does come after it, I'm going to be laughing because that means my jokes are actually... Whoa! That's a lot of mummies. Imhotep! So, this room, it's not that bad, actually. Mummies have that chase AI, so you can actually lure them all together into one spot and just beat the crap out of them. Of course, there is a chance you might get cornered if you're not paying attention, so pay attention. It seems like the obvious solution to that problem. Yeah, just hit him a couple times, move another square away, and just rinse, repeat. Yeah, and that was the mummy we needed to kill. We don't need to get rid of all of them, but I'm going to kill that one just out of spite because he hit me. He touched me! Now we got some bolas right here, and believe it or not, in this dungeon, the bolas are way more useful. You'll see why in a second here. Hop down into this room, because first we gotta get rid of some skulls and some more Wizzrobes. We stay up here, the skulls won't give us too much trouble, or at least hopefully they won't. Oh, and be accurate with these mirrors, because as you can see there, it doesn't stay up very long. That's a best advice I can give. Not today. Mr. Bojangles, Headless Horseman. I can't think of any other jokes related to skulls. Well, I could think of one. Why didn't the skeleton play music in church? Because it had no organs. And oh God! Okay, I guess it's boss time. This boss, I'm just gonna call him Big Boo, okay? Following our tradition of copying Nintendo's other crap thus far. Hey, at least I'm not calling it a Poe, okay? I could have called it a Big Poe, but no, I didn't. Although that really didn't happen until Ocarina of Time, so that joke would be moot no matter what. Now, your bolas are really helpful here, simply due to the fact that you can hit them from far away. You can stop getting hit for 2 seconds. You can actually nail him from the sides, but I do not recommend it, because his movement pattern is really erratic. You never know where he's going to be at any given time. Can't really plan his movements in advance. Your best bet is to just wait till he stops like that and just nail him then. Now, in a little bit here, after he takes enough hits, he'll actually start... Yeah, there he goes. He starts freaking out. But the cool thing about this phase is... Oh! Shit! Okay, let's try this again. Some of you may have noticed that I have 3 lives again. Well, that's because I game overed just a second ago. I had to go back to the room right before the Wizrobes, but I forgot that I didn't have my mirrors anymore twice. So I had no and since you can't kill those things without the mirror, I had no choice but to jump into the water. Twice. So yeah, that'll teach me to pay attention. Meanwhile, we got Big Boo up here sending his minions at us. He's attacking us with his children, man. Or... Wait a minute. You know, my grandfather... Well, my mom, anyway. My mom bought this book recently, called Do Dead People Watch You Shower? And, it was a book about all these questions that a fortune teller got from people over her many years in the business about people from beyond the grave. And it's actually kind of funny hearing some of the answers she came up with. Like, for that particular question, the titular question of the book, her answer was, well, yeah, they do, but it's not going to be like they go, have you gained weight? They're not all judgmental about it. Although, that said, I really wouldn't want to imagine this guy watching me take a shower, now that I think about it. Okay, like I was trying to say before, once he's in this phase, it's really easy to figure out where he's going to be and when. The problem is just having really good timing. There he goes. He starts spazzing out. Starts going nuts, and kaboom. Finally, dungeon over. I have like 17 minutes of footage that I don't need now. It's going to be a pain in the ass to edit, but hey, whatever. I'll live. So now, this room used to piss me off when I was a kid. Like, I would get all the way through the dungeon and I would never figure this room out. You think, okay, I gotta jump on one of the platforms, but... Hey, wait a minute, that did something, but... Wait a minute, nothing happened. Maybe I need to... Wait a minute. Aha! Seizure time! And water starts draining. Presumably from the lake outside. Yep, we are taking all the water out of that lake and bringing it down here. How that Psychic's crystal ball doesn't just wash down here with it, I don't know, but hey, whatever helps us find it. And that is dungeon complete. Ghost Village is behind us now. Gain some more points. Still find out that the game is surprised that we did it. It'll save our data. It'll wish us luck. Now, yes, we know the pond is dried up. And we get the crystal ball! So, I will see you back at Castle Shikola, where we will talk to the fortune teller again. 1 second, guys. You! It's dangerous to go alone. Take this. So, she's back in business. Now, She's gonna help us get into She-Cola. So, how do you think she's gonna help us, considering that only women are allowed in? Sing it with me, everybody. I'm just a sweet transvestite from transsexual Transylcola. You sure look silly dressed up like a girl, but it may work. Uncle Jones, let me put this into perspective for you. I fought countless monsters, put on a dress, pigtails, presumably makeup to fool the guards of this castle, and judging by our new sprite, high heels to come and rescue you. Don't you ever say we never did anything for you. Now the fortune teller's reading our fortune. Imagine, right? Risking life and limb, a bridge over troubled water, yeah, yada yada yada. Evil mystic powers from a star far, far away. Alrighty. I'm sure those powers are controlling the monsters in the dark below. Aha! So the aliens are responsible for the monsters. Well, okay, that's not really a huge revelation, but hey, at least we know for sure now, right? So, fortune favors the brave, so don't mind me. Now let's enter She-Cola. So now... You must be from... Are you serious? Nintendo! What is wrong with you? You realize that making puns that bad is punishable by death in 7 states, right? Including mine. But this is what I'm actually really surprised about. Nintendo was adamant about taking crap out of their games. Like, religious imagery was removed. There were things like certain scenes or blood or things that were suggestive towards anything were removed, but apparently they're perfectly okay with having a professional baseball player dress in drag to sneak into a castle. Whatever floats your boat, guys. And the worst part is, this is a first-party title, too. What's up the stairs here? Wait. Oh my god! What? Okay, seriously, why does everybody with a portrait in this game, except for Rob, look like they're a child of Rosie O'Donnell?
I'm Queen She-Cola. I hear a fight occurred at the Ghost Village. You've beaten all the ghosts at the Haunted Village? Oh, you're Supergirl. What is your name?
Michael? Michelle. Michelle is my name.
Michelle? Good name. I like you. Why don't you join us?
Well, depends. You got dental? How about a locker room? What? It's a legitimate business concern.
You say you must visit a mountain hermit? We will miss you. You'll save time if you talk to our head warrior first, okay? By the way, Michelle, your voice is strong. Like a man's. Oh, I see. You have a cold. Michelle, you have a star, don't you?
I have a fucking yo-yo, if that's what you're talking about.
I'll give you a powerful weapon called Shooting Star.
Hey! You just jumped straight up in my likeness, Liz. And look at this, guys. Now that's a star. A morning star. Now we're in business. As long as we have more than 6 red hearts.
Goodbye, Michelle.
Yeah, goodbye. Alrighty then, talk to the head warrior. Well, which one of them is the head warrior wasn't specified by them, so I'm going to specify it for them. It's the purple one, alright, up here. I'm the head warrior. Want to travel west? Sure. Listen, shout abracadabra and jump 10 times at the tunnel end. Yes, if we didn't know this, we wouldn't have been able to go through the West Passage and find the mountain hermit. So let me put this into perspective for all the women in this castle. There is a little girl who is sick in bed. I wouldn't exactly say she's dying because she's been there for a year, but she's been sick in bed and she cannot be cured because I can't get through that passage because you won't let me in here to get that info because you all think men are the devil. I hope you are proud of yourselves. And I like how this scar is looking at us like, you look familiar. Do you want to change your clothes? No, screw you. What if I want to play the rest of the game as a tranny? Pfft, fine, be that way. I looked sexy, too. So the fortune teller says goodbye. And look at this. I love how we changed right in front of her and she doesn't react at all. It's like she didn't see anything. 8-bit characters can only see 2 pixels in front of them, apparently. So, okay. Let's look at the laundry list of things we've done today. We went to a village of the dead, dunked a fire monster in water, drank some coconut milk, and dressed up in drag. I think we've had a pretty full day. So, next time on Let's Play Startropics, we are going to head down this west passage, finally, and then we will actually return back to the main story. So, I will see you guys then. Later.